We cut out the middleman to give you better prices and faster service, because your home improvement project shouldn't take months. Skip the wait. Call now and get a free quote. And now, for a limited time, it's our biggest sale of the year. Save 25% on everything. There's never been a better time to buy.
Home, sweet Thompson Creek.
All right, Terps, this year I want to see every Maryland student, alumni, and fan roll up their sleeves and give blood. Go to big10.org/Abbott and let's show the Big Ten what it means to fear the turtle.
Your comfort means more than just a warm home this season. With a $49 36-point heating inspection, our experts make sure your system is safe, efficient, and ready for the cold. And because giving back is part of who we are, every inspection supports Toys for Tots, with FH Fur donating the proceeds up to $10,000. Comfort for you, joy for them. That's FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
There are a lot of myths out there about how the Maryland lottery works. Playing the lottery responsibly means knowing what's true and what's not. The facts are, all games have similar odds. You should never try to recover losses by taking more risks. And you shouldn't play the lottery when you're feeling stressed. But the biggest fact is, you should always play responsibly. Learn more facts and myths at mdlottery.com, and please play responsibly.
Excitement level for Big Ten football nationwide, sky high. Malik Washington leaves this one wide open. Deep shot, looking for Will, twisting. He's got it. Intercepted. He may go all the way. 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown Maryland.
You guys got each other's heart, and that's the first step if you want to be a championship team.
Come to Rosecroft Raceway for live racing Mondays and Thursdays from now until the 18th of December. Post time is 7:15 p.m. Open every day for simulcast, live boxing, and banquet space. Visit us anytime at rosecroft.com.
Man, where's the beer guy? Bud Light here? You get a Bud Light? Bud Light? I'm here, Bud Light. Bud Light here? Bud Light here? Bud Light here? Bud Light where? Bud Light here? Oh, Bud Light there. I missed that because of you. You did not miss that play because of me. Have to stop talking this way? Yeah. It's actually kind of fun. Hey,
I got your Bud Light.
Oh, nice. Never mind. Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
What'd I miss?
I have no idea.
In Ocean City, Maryland.
Sports on the Maryland Sports Radio Network. Washington will operate from the shotgun. Hershey hits into the snap. He'll keep it himself and dances in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now back to Talking Terps with Johnny Holiday and Coach Mike Loxley.
Abbott, the Big Ten are back with a unique blood drive. You can donate blood to help Maryland win $1 million for student or community health. You can score a limited edition Maryland Terps team, save some lives. Go to big10.org/Abbott and we'll give you more information. Also, every sack the champions make this season is a sack to give back for everyone. Food Line Feeds will donate 1,000 meals to our neighbors in need right here in Cobbles Park. Nice to have you with us tonight all around the state of Maryland, also on Sirius XM. When you look at that defense, Coach, C.J. Smith had 11 tackles against Washington. Daniel Wingate, another tremendous game, 10 tackles. Trey Reddick had 9 with a sack, and Husky with the interception.
Yeah, the defensive guys early for the first 3 quarters really did a tremendous job shutting out an explosive offense that would put up some points. And as I said, the 29 going out of the game before the half. Big blow to us because the outside linebacker position having lost Nasir Taylor, 9. Zaire Mathis was battling some injuries as well. We ran out of bodies there in the second half. And the young linebacker, C.J. Smith, has played almost starter-type snaps. He's a guy that's, one of those 8 true freshmen that we've played over 90 snaps in a game. He's usually one of the first guys in off the bench. Expelling Daniel Wingate and Trey Reddick inside back position there and showed that he's able to make some plays in the space, out in open space, really physical tackler, guy that spent some time at St. Francis up the road and went back and finished at Morey High School down in Richmond area.
When you look at the offense, Octavian Smith goes over 1,000 yards. He's done it very quietly in his career at Maryland. Had a good game against Washington.
He did, and Art's one of those guys that we need to get him a little more involved earlier in the game because he's been one of the consistent playmakers we've had, and whether it's him getting his touches early enough in the game, he's called his number, he's shown up for us, he's shown the ability to make plays that are there to be made. So he's definitely a guy this weekend we've got to really get involved early, often, and allow him to get going.
Is anybody taking a step, working away between DeJuan Williams, Elvin Ray, Iverson Howard, your three primary running backs? They're all pretty much clustered together as far as how many yards they gain per game.
Yeah, and the one kind of gets the bell cow of the reps there as a starter. Nolan Ray and he both are like 1A, 1B, and depending on how they're running, we usually leave them in there if they get hot or they get a few plays. So those two are the guys that we see as 1A, 1B. And I've really been pushing hard for Iverson Howard. Ivy to get in there earlier. He's one of these young backs that has this natural ability to find yardage in the run game. And, we've not been real clean at the point of attack in the run game. We've got to get that C area solidified there. We've made some changes in our roster. We moved Daniel Owens in with some defensive line to play some tight end position to kind of help offset our ability to maybe block the C area a little better, which gives us the opportunity to run the ball more efficiently.
Going back to Iverson Howard, he played for John Kelly over there at Quince Orchard. Another local guy. You like to keep these local guys around.
We do, and Ivy's been one of those guys since 9th grade. Led his team to a few state championship games. He's been one of those productive runners in our state. And I always say, having had a chance to see over the last 20 years, the great running backs this state has produced. If you look at his numbers, he stacks up really well with some of the greats, including Lamont Jordan. I know you share the booth with for our home games. And we got to get Ivy going a little bit. He has some natural ability to find lanes and to find windows in the run game. And if we can get the run game going, I think that'll be the difference this weekend.
How do you do that?
Just staying consistent with it. Every run, will not be a touchdown. When you have a negative run, you got to continue to do it and call it because as we find, running the ball is a lot like in boxing body blows. You run, you may get one, you may have a 2-yard gain, but it sets it up for the next thing, which for us, last weekend, the thing they wanted to do is not allow us to throw the ball over the top. We need to consistently run the football, and we didn't find ourselves in the ability of doing that. We came up probably one score short and one stop short in terms of being able to finish the game.
Our offensive line continues to be impressive. Blake's only been, sacked twice. Once against Thompson, I think, and once against, who was it?
I think it was game 4.
Game 4, yeah. Thompson and also Wisconsin.
Yeah. The O-line's done a really good job with Pepper and Howell and Robo and those guys have really done a good job of managing what we ask him to do in the passing game. He's obviously shown the ability to make the throws we need to make. It's going to be important with a young quarterback to keep him protected. And the best thing you can do for that is to be able to run the ball more efficiently. That's the goal for us.
SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace for the Terps, whether you're buying or selling football tickets. SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, so Terrapin fans can come out and enjoy the ball game. When we come back, the Grill Marks on Baltimore Avenue in College Park will visit with one of the Terrapin's outstanding defensive players. Jamari Glassie will be with us in just a minute. This is Maryland Terrapins football on the Maryland Sports Radio Network.
All right, team, listen up. There's a national blood shortage. Big Ten schools, how do we get students, fans, alumni to donate? Hit me. Oh! Give them merch. Not quite like that. Who can beat it? Chance of the President's Suite? Classy. Campus concerts. Keep the ideas coming, team. Don't let your school get one up. Save lives and help win your school $1 million. Hey, whose hand is that?
From quote to cleanup, we move fast. Call Thompson Creek and get new windows in 2 weeks, roofing in 3 days, siding in 1 week, and gutters in just 48 hours. We cut out the middleman to give you better prices and faster service because your home improvement project shouldn't take months. Skip the wait. Call now and get a free quote. And now for a limited time, it's our biggest sale of the year. Save 25% on everything. There's never been a better time to buy.
Home sweet Thompson Creek.
All right, Terps, this year I want to see every Maryland student, alumni, and fan roll up their sleeves and give blood. Go to big10.org/Abbott and let's show the Big Ten what it means to fear the turtle.
There are a lot of myths out there about how the Maryland lottery works. Playing the lottery responsibly means knowing what's true and what's not. The facts are, all games have similar odds. You should never try to recover losses by taking more risks. And you shouldn't play the lottery when you're feeling stressed. But the biggest fact is, you should always play responsibly. Learn more facts and myths at mdlottery.com, and please play responsibly.
Your comfort means more than just a warm home this season. With a $49 36-point heating inspection, our experts make sure your system is safe, efficient, and ready for the cold. And because giving back is part of who we are, every inspection supports Toys for Tots, with FH Fur donating the proceeds up to $10,000. Comfort for you, joy for them. That's FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
You're listening to the Maryland Sports Radio Network.
We're going to go walk on the man at the 20-yard line. Knox got it. 10, 5, touchdown. 99-yard drive. Maryland, they lead it 26-3. Let's go. Shots, you call it.
Now back to Talking Terps with Johnny Holiday and Coach Mike Loxley.
Well, if you're ready, showtime. Grab some Tuxedo Premium Lager, the official craft beer of the Maryland Terps. Got a very special guest tonight. He grew up in this area, went to school over at Potomac, and he went to Wake Forest, worked up at Coffee, played down there for a couple of years, and came back to Maryland. Nice to be back home. Jannard Gloucester, one of the outstanding members of that Maryland secondary.
Yeah, he is, and you know, it's kind of an anomaly for me because I'm one of these guys that locally, I take pride in knowing the players, the top players in the area. And he's a guy that when we started looking into the portal a year ago, as we looked to revamp our secondary, you know, he jumped out and then to find out he's the guy that was in our backyard. For whatever reason, we didn't get to evaluate. You know, I know he said he took some time at Ancar here and moved around a little bit because he was guys that this area typically has kind of sneaks under the radar a little bit and then all of a sudden ends up on a Division I roster. You know, we want to be back secondary year, but he's at the top of our list and has come in from day one, solidified himself as a starter for us here a couple of weeks ago with injuries, but back played very well a week ago. Really happy to have him. Already really stepped in and filled the void for us with a veteran presence.
Started 9 games last year down in Wake Forest and went through Salem. So when you hit the portal, what was the big attraction to come in there?
Really finding like relationship. I'm big on relationship and building on trust, especially a guy I knew from a couple years. He coached my cousin at Friendship Collegiate also, so you know, as all beings I had a relationship and he contacted me, they had contacted me in Florida. It was big on relationship and trust.
How good that is. Good relationship with the coach. You understand you understand him. Yeah.
How does that play the role? Talking about this, I mean, when you look at the secondary from a year ago, I think we got 60 new guys in there. How has that transition been, and what do you think makes this look so special? You guys played really well. You guys done a great job of getting your hand involved and playing great coverage. What do you think has been a challenge?
You know, like all of us come from like tough background, you know, and we talk about that. We got our own group chat. We talk about that. We have even after the game every time. You know, all of us come from backgrounds that's tough. You know, we all go through challenges. So I think that's what makes us like a strong TV. Everyone.
When you were growing up as a young guy, before you got to high school, did you have visions of
Clay Hill, Maryland? Yeah, for sure. I went to all Maryland camps growing up, so it's
How
crazy
do you
that
slip away?
yeah. I went to all Maryland camps growing up, so it was really a dream come true. Like,
Nothing like coming back, having family, having friends, watch you play every Saturday.
that's it. I get want to come to the game. I don't got like tickets. I got a lot of friends, a lot of family that from this area, so it's really
Talk a little bit about the difference when you put in a couple of conferences. ACC, obviously, you got the Clemson, Florida State, of the world. What do you think's been the biggest difference for you in the transition of playing in the ACC to the Big Ten?
in the ACC, there's a lot of passing game. It's different from the Big Ten. Big Ten, there's maybe one game, but some Big Ten teams like they like passing front. So it's a big run game and passing game between the Big Ten and the ACC.
One of the things that you bring to Maryland, you bring toughness, you bring speed, you bring determination, you bring focus, that you can cover either man or either one. So, any favors?
I like man. Yeah, I like man. Like I said, before you played a lot of come through. I really did have a lot of man situations going on. Here it's mainly coming on the. I like it. I like showing people, sharing me. That's obviously now.
A lot of great high school coaches will say, you played one who's still going over there for Selma, Ronnie Trump. What Coach Trump developing you that made you ready to go to the next level?
It made me a man, first of all. Man coming to Wake Forest, prepared me the right way, introduced me to the right people. I came from before I went to Thompson, I went to college and later in high school. So coming to Tacoma really changed my perspective of football, especially and getting around the right people.
Looking at this Nebraska team, when you talk about the past second year quarterback, what things do we need to do on the back end? What are the keys to
Number one thing is them decisions. They're gonna set the ball down a lot of times, but we've been doing a very good job of limiting the explosive things. It's gonna be a big game. We all know that. But that's the first thing is limited explosive.
Okay, so far this year you get 12 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. You've broken up a couple of passes as well. And nothing like when you win, it's easy to handle the next game. When you don't win and you're having to face a little adversity for the first time this year for this team, what's your focus on that?
Really dialing in, staying connected with each other every quarter, like Coach Lockheed preached about fourth quarter, winning the fourth quarter, winning every quarter, first of all. Just understanding the concept of Nebraska coming into this game.
Okay. Go out there and knock off these guys on Saturday.
Yes,
get to 5-1. Mighty sweet number, 5-1.
Yes, sir. That's the goal.
Okay, Jamari. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate your time.
Appreciate you having me.
All the best. You bet. We'll come back with more in just a minute. We'll talk to A.J. Szymanski, the Maryland tight end, as we continue talking Terps with head coach Mike Loxley from Grill Marks in College Park.
Some things.
Hey, where's the beer guy? Bud Light here? You get a Bud Light? Bud Light? I'm here, Bud Light. Bud Light here? Bud Light here? Bud Light here? Bud Light where? Bud Light here? Oh, Bud Light there. I missed that because of you. You did not miss that play because of me. Tough to stop talking this way? Yeah. It's actually kind of fun.
Hey, I got your Bud Light.
Oh, nice. Never mind. Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
What I miss?
I have no idea.
From quote to cleanup, we move fast. Call Thompson Creek and get new windows in 2 weeks, roofing in 3 days, siding in 1 week, and gutters in just 48 hours. We cut out the middleman to give you better prices and faster service, because your home improvement project shouldn't take months. Skip the wait. Call now and get a free quote. And now, for a limited time, it's our biggest sale of the year. Save 25% on everything. There's never been a better time to buy.
All right, team, listen up. There's a national blood shortage. Big Ten schools, how do we get students, fans, alumni to donate? Hit me. Oh! Give them merch. Not quite like that. Who can beat it? Chance of the President's Suite? Classy. Campus concerts. Keep the ideas coming, team. Don't let your school get one up. Save lives and help win your school $1 million. Hey, whose hand is that?
Excitement level for Big Ten football nationwide, sky high. Malik Washington, he's just wide open. Deep shot, looking for Will. He's got it.
Intercepted. He may go all the way. 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown Maryland.
You guys got each other's heart, and that's the first step if you want to be a championship team.
Your comfort means more than just a warm home this season. With a $49 36-point heating inspection, our experts make sure your system is safe, efficient, and ready for the cold. And because giving back is part of who we are, every inspection supports Toys for Tots, with FH Fur donating the proceeds up to $10,000. Comfort for you, joy for them. That's FH Fur.
877-COMFORT. FHFur.com.
There are a lot of myths out there about how the Maryland lottery works. Playing the lottery responsibly means knowing what's true and what's not. The facts are, all games have similar odds. You should never try to recover losses by taking more risks. And you shouldn't play the lottery when you're feeling stressed. But the biggest fact is, you should always play responsibly. Learn more facts and myths at mdlottery.com, and please play responsibly.
On the Maryland Sports Radio Network.
Picked up by Rowland. Across the 15 to 20. He may go all the way. 40. Midfield 50. Down to the 40. 35 to the 30. 25 20. 15 10 5. Touchdown Maryland.
Now back to Talking Terps with Johnny Holiday and Coach Mike Loxley.
You know, the University of Maryland Medical Systems, the official medical team of the Terrapins, you and your family can expect the same level of exceptional care that the athletes receive. You can learn more at umms.org/better. University of Maryland Medical System, Maryland's healthcare champion. Well, we heard from one of the co-captains for this game coming up on Saturday, Jamari Glasgow. Now, one of the other captains with us is A.J. Szymanski. Played his high school football up there at Loyola Blakefield, and now a junior, and went to Blakefield. I think, if I read correctly, you were like 165 or 170 pounds when you got there, and you left. You're like 200 something pounds. You put a couple of pounds on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, like when I first got there, like my big thing was the weight room. Like my dad really emphasized getting in the weight room because like you can't be a, big top football player at 180 pounds. So he really emphasized like getting in there, putting on weight in the winter off season. So, I mean, came out 60 pounds heavier. So.
And your dad, Coach Loxley, were teammates, right?
Yeah, they were. I don't know if there was much overlap, but they both played at Towson within like a 4 or 5 year gap. So.
Yeah, I had a chance to go back, and his dad there, mom also a Towson athlete, played softball, volleyball. That's right, volleyball. Oh, man, they're younger than me. I was gone already. But if you look at the way the captains are, and this has been kind of a big issue for us. We don't have a lot of seniors, so we've dipped down into the junior pool. We do game captains. AJ scored his first career touchdown a week ago. Nice pass to catch and kind of break the ice on that, but has been a viable member of our team. Didn't redshirt, was thrown to the fire 2 years ago as a C area guy. He's gotten bigger, he's gotten stronger, he's gotten more confident, and he's one of those guys that gives us the ability both in the run game, passing game, and as he knows, for us to get the run game going this week, we're going to have a big game out of our game captain, A.J. Szymanski.
And as Coach just mentioned, A.J., you got your first touchdown, little pass from Malik. How does it feel to get that first one finally in the books?
I mean, it was really relieving. That was one of my goals that I talked about with my coaches this season. Is like, I want to score a touchdown. Like, I wanted this to be my year, like where I get the 6 points in. I mean, it happened. Like, it was a great moment. It was everything I thought it was going to be. And Just it was an amazing experience there with my team and at a home stadium that was packed out.
So I think you got 3 catches now for the year.
Yes, sir.
And the first couple of years, you were looking for that first catch.
Sierra, you got, man.
Exactly.
He's earned the right to catch a touchdown. So
Playing tight end's got to be tough. I mean, you're in the pass pattern. You got guys trying to block you, knock you around, and I guess the big weight gain has helped you tremendously in that facet.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially in the Big Ten, like you're going up against guys that are pushing up to 280 pounds on the end. So like every pound you can get like really helps, and especially in the run game.
You know, I've had a chance to coach a bunch of brothers, Johnny, whether it was the Ross boys that played here. I've had the Henderson boys all played here. Talk to us. What is it like playing with your younger brother, Trevor, who also comes in the game, plays in our jumbo tight end set. It's our backup center. What's it like playing with your younger brother, and what does that mean for you guys as a family?
It's definitely a blessing. I mean, to have this many years that we played together through high school, rec ball, and now college. So it's been over a decade that we played together, and just to have being able to continue that at the next level, at the biggest level, it really means something special to me. It means something special to my parents, my entire family. But it's just nice having like a younger brother here. Like it's someone to look out for, someone to build off of, someone to like to help you build yourself back up in times of like hard times and whatnot. But I'm just blessed. I think about it every day. Like not many people get this opportunity to play with their brother.
He's a redshirt freshman.
Yes, sir.
How much did you lead him to come to College Park? I'm sure he was asking all kind of questions.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he was going to come here from the jump because he
didn't tell us. He kept it a secret.
He got the offer a few months before I did. So he was highly recruited a little bit more than I was, but he got the offer before I did, and he told me when he got that offer, he's like, I'm going there. But as Coach said,
and I hope you come too.
Yeah, exactly. But it took him a little while to get there because he was just looking at other options. But he knew from the jump, like Maryland was the place to be. He wanted to play with his big brother. So
you're one of those guys that played baseball as well.
Yes,
pitched in baseball. Mm-hmm. When did you decide you had to give up one of the sports? You had to concentrate on football.
It was my junior year, and it was after my junior football season. I started getting recruited heavily. I started getting offers started coming in, and I was still playing baseball, and I wasn't really putting as much focus into baseball as was. I was going out to all across the East Coast, visiting colleges, meeting coaches, and I couldn't really have that same dedication I had to baseball that I had with football.
Sure.
So my junior season ended up kind of short, so I had to focus on football full time.
No basketball, huh?
I played basketball a little bit. Cut off middle school.
At Blakefield?
Yeah, at Blakefield. I played my 8th grade year. It wasn't for me. I hate to say that, but it really wasn't for me.
5 hard fouls.
Yeah.
So, as one of the game captains going into this week, AJ, what's the keys to victory for us on the offensive side as you prepare here mentally tomorrow with our Mental Friday? What are the keys to victory for us on that side of the ball?
We definitely need to be able to run the ball. We got a lot of things going in where we're emphasizing the run, especially in bigger kind of personnels. But also being able to pass the ball. They're one of the best passing defenses in the Big Ten. They run a lot of different coverages. They mix and match things all the time. So we've got to be able to identify that, recognize that, and just try to exploit their weaknesses throughout it all, but also while being able to maintain the run game.
You talked about one of the best pass defense. They give up 91 yards through the air per game. That's it.
It's wild. I mean,
yeah.
But we got answers for that. Like we hear 91.
Well, you got Malik Washington, man.
This is a great opportunity. That's what I hear.
Yeah. What's the best thing about this team? You stay together, you win or you lose. Nobody gets off the same page, and focus has got to be there for Saturday.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just this team in general, like we're really glued together. There was something about this camp or this all like going into the summer that we really like gelled together as a team. It's the best close-knit team that I've been a part of here at Maryland. And I don't know if it's like our young guys stepping up and as leaders or whatnot, but like I haven't felt a team this close and a culture this tight knit in a long time.
I don't know what your major is, but you ought to think about communication.
That's exactly what my major is.
There you go. So. There you go. Listen, if I can get rid of Suter and Lamont Jordan, you come up, we'll put a headset on you during the game.
Oh, perfect. More than happy to
Coach would love that.
No.
AJ, congratulations so far. Getting that first touchdown, get a whole bunch more. Go out there and knock off those Huskers on Saturday.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, bud. Back in just a minute on the Maryland Sports Radio Network.
From quote to cleanup, we move fast. Call Thompson Creek and get new windows in 2 weeks, roofing in 3 days, siding in 1 week, and gutters in just 48 hours. We cut out the middleman to give you better prices and faster service because your home improvement project shouldn't take months. Skip the wait. Call now and get a free quote. And now for a limited time, it's our biggest sale of the year. Save 25% on everything. There's never been a better time to buy.
Home, sweet home, sweet
Before we talk Abbott Big Ten blood drive ideas, let's get in the competitive spirit with the scavenger hunt. I worked all weekend on that.
Save lives and help win your school $1 million.
It's okay. It's in your nature.
In Ocean City, Maryland, having fun is kind of our thing. I mean, look at these two. They're all about having fun. That's fun. This is fun. Whoa! Too much fun? Nah, no such thing. Because here, even leg day is fun. So head to the coast and, well, just coast. Pump up the volume, or just pump up the pool floaty. From the boardwalk to the bay, come discover somewhere to smile about.
Excitement level for Big Ten football nationwide, sky high. Malik Washington, he just wide open. Deep shot, looking for Webb, twisting. He's got it. Intercepted. He may go all the way. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Maryland.
You guys got each other's heart. And that's the first step if you want to be a championship team.
You're listening to the Maryland Sports Radio Network.
Picked off at the 10 by Wingate in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now back to Talking Terps with Johnny Holiday and Coach Mike Loxley.
And it's great to have you with us tonight, Maryland football. Again, back at CQ Stadium on Saturday afternoon. It's a 3:30 kickoff against the Nebraska Cornhuskers, and they come to town off a win over Michigan State. You got a guy on the telephone now, Coach. It played only 1 year for you here, but what an impact Corey Bullock had as a Maryland Terp, and now a member of the 53-man roster up there in Baltimore with the Ravens.
Yeah, and Corey was one of those first portal guys that we brought in. You know, he came in a Gottlieb Ayeje was one of those we call money ball guys. As we were looking to build our team, we lost some guys to the NFL that we had to replace. And here's a guy that was a local guy that played right down the street at Gwen Park. I knew his high school coach really, really well. Was an all-conference player, All-American down in the MEAC there at North Carolina Central. And as we started evaluating how to replace some starters with guys that wanted to prove that they could play at this level, Corey was one of the first guys we contacted. It was a hell of a recruiting battle there. He went back and forth a little bit and ended up being a one-year starter for us and opened up the door for him to be on the roster for the Ravens the last couple of years, and was really heartwarming for us as a team to go up and see him start the season on the 53-man roster as a starter and really has made a way for himself and created value for our local home team.
And Corey is on the telephone right now. Boy, Corey, it just proves one thing. Hard work and focus really pays off. Look what you've done with yourself.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Thank you guys for having me, first and foremost. Coach Locke, it's nice to hear from you. And thank you for having Mr. Holiday.
Hey, absolutely. Our pleasure, believe me. Tell us about your thoughts about playing only 1 year here at Maryland. But what a year that was, coming from a small school down in North Carolina and making such an impact on this football team.
For me, it was an opportunity to prove that I could play at the next level, just to answer questions. And I can't thank Coach Locke enough for giving me the opportunity to play in front of my hometown.
Last year on the practice squad, this year on the 53. Can you recall the moment they told you you're going to make the 53?
Oh, man, I was walking in the hallway right after the last preseason game. Coach Harbaugh put me aside. He's like, you can call your mom and grandma that you made the team. So once I called them, I damn near cried.
Dick, you started the last preseason game, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How was that? Coming through the tunnel up there.
Oh, it was amazing.
Corey,
the real feeling.
Corey, talk a little bit about, so when you leave here, you sign as an undrafted free agent, you make the practice squad. Talk a little bit about what the practice squad is. A lot of our fans who listen here don't understand what it's like being on a practice squad and how you're able to create value, because you spent, the last 2 seasons on the practice squad before being called up. Talk about what that development is like for you on that side.
every day it's an evaluation process because, like, they're looking at next year's talent and you got the draft, and they're looking at you as, like, can he be, like, another key player for us? So my mindset every day going into the building was like, all right, I got to get better at this, that, and the third so I can put myself in position to make the team and help out eventually.
What was the biggest difference in your mind when you played college football, you've made your mark, now it's a whole different world when you're getting paid big-time money to be in the National Football League, and you're going up against guys that are just superior in talent?
The biggest difference is just honing in on my technique, because all I do is fall back on my preparation I did throughout the week and just being intentional about everything I do.
Your mom is also a big supporter, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. She goes to every game. She hasn't missed not one game.
Now, I understand your dad was a Steelers fan, right? But,
Man,
but your mom
don't get me
loved the
started.
Redskins and the Commanders, and now they got to be a Ravens fan.
Oh, yeah. They're Ravens fans now, of course, because of me. But growing up, it was a battle between Commanders and Steelers.
So, Corey, think back to the recruiting process, because if I recall, when you came out, you visited 2 or 3 different places. What jumped out for you when you came in here to Maryland in comparison to the other places you were considering?
Well, for one, shout out to my sister Tiffany.
Oh my gosh, she's the best agent.
But nah, she told me to take the visit to Maryland, and then when I took the visit, it was like, damn, this feels like home. Like, that's the feeling I got, and just like how Coach Locke and his staff just welcomed me with open arms. I was like, bro, what was I doing? Like, why did I even take those visits for real? And I made the decision, I think, Sunday
after the visit. His sister, boy, she ran the recruiting process. I totally forgot about it. Got a nice text from her too, by the way. Tell her thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, I got you.
Now, Corey, you're working behind an all-pro guy in Tyler Lindenbaum. What has he taught you?
He's teaching me the ins and outs. Everything he basically knows, I'm learning. And even when he doesn't teach me, I'm looking, because that's like the best teacher for me right now, as I'm not playing on Sundays. I'm just out there just watching him. And when he comes to the sidelines, he's telling me what's going on. So just having him as a teacher is big for me in my development.
Success leaves clues, man. You guys have been battling a little bit here the last couple of days or last couple of weeks here as an organization. Talk a little bit about what the preparation is like in comparison from college to the pros, Corey.
Nothing really changes, because everything we do in college and NFL is all about being intentional about what we do best and making everybody deal with what we do at our best. So if we go out there on Saturdays and Sundays and play our best, we're just unbeatable.
Well, from all MEAC to honorable mention, all Big Ten, Corey Bullock really left his mark at the University of Maryland. All the best in your next game up there in the big time, and we can't thank you enough for coming on with us, Corey. All the best, and everybody's proud of what you've done.
Thank you, guys, and thanks for having me.
You bet. Coach Loxley has some final words when we come back in just a minute on the Maryland Sports Radio Network.
All right, Terps, this year I want to see every Maryland student, alumni, and fan roll up their sleeves and give blood. Go to big10.org/Abbott and let's show the Big Ten what it means to fear the turtle.
Excitement level for Big Ten football nationwide, sky high. Malik Washington, he just wide open. Deep shot, looking for Will, twisting. He's got it. Intercepted. He may go all the way. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Maryland.
You guys got each other's heart, and that's the first step if you want to be a championship team.
From quote to cleanup, we move fast. Call Thompson Creek and get new windows in 2 weeks, roofing in 3 days, siding in 1 week, and gutters in just 48 hours. We cut out the middleman to give you better prices and faster service, because your home improvement project shouldn't take months. Skip the wait. Call now and get a free quote. And now, for a limited time, it's our biggest sale of the year. Save 25% on everything. There's never been a better time to buy.
Home, sweet Thompson Creek.
Hey, where's the beer guy? Bud Light here? You get a Bud Light? Bud Light? I'm here, Bud Light. Bud Light here? Bud Light here? Bud Light here? Bud Light where? Bud Light here? Oh, Bud Light there. I missed that because of you. You did not miss that play because of me. Have to stop talking this way? Yeah. It's actually kind of fun.
Hey, I got your Bud Light.
Oh, nice. Never mind. Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
What'd I miss?
I have no idea.
Your comfort means more than just a warm home this season. With a $49 36-point heating inspection, our experts make sure your system is safe, efficient, and ready for the cold. And because giving back is part of who we are, every inspection supports Toys for Tots, with FH Fur donating the proceeds up to $10,000. Comfort for you, joy for them. That's FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
All right, team, listen up. There's a national blood shortage. Big Ten schools, how do we get students, fans, alumni to donate? Hit me. Oh! Give them merch. Not quite like that. Who can beat it? Chance of the President's Suite? Classy. Campus concert. Keep the ideas coming, team. Don't let your school get one up. Save lives and help win your school $1 million. Hey, whose hand is that?
At Planet Fitness, no two members are alike, but they all have one thing in common. They're all strong. That's right. We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
One more, everybody.
One more? 5 more.
You're listening to Maryland Sports on the Maryland Sports Radio Network.
Now back to Talkin' Terps with Johnny Holiday and Coach Mike Loxley.
Time to go Toyota. With legendary safety and reliability, Toyota Let's Go Places. Well, you got Nebraska coming to town, fresh off a come-from-behind win over Michigan State, 38-27. Scored 24 points in less than 12 minutes when they were down 21-14, and they got it done.
Yeah, and it starts with their quarterback, Raiola. You know, he's the prototype pocket passer, strong arm, really athletic. Was a big get for them a year ago as a true freshman. They lean on the running game there with Emmett Johnson. Got a couple of tight ends, and, you know, they haven't run the ball as well as they would like, much like us. So I would imagine that they're going to try to get the run game going, test us in the back end. But for us on the offensive side of the ball, we've got to create some explosives. We had 3 explosive plays a week ago. Our goal is to have 9 to have winning football.
They average 450 yards a game of total offense. Maryland gives up only 318. And you can get to the quarterback. The offensive line's given up 15 sacks this year.
Yeah, they have. And you know, they're led on offense by Dana Holgerson, a offensive guy that grew up in the Mike Leach air raid system. He's leaning a little bit more on the run game, but taking advantage of the arm talent that he has with the Raiola kid. Dana, we've played against him. We know his system. Expect him to come in, create the balance that they want, and take some shots down the field.
They got a pretty good wideout, this kid, Ja'Cory Barney Jr., outstanding wide receiver.
Yeah, and they try to target him. He's the guy that gets the brunt of the targets.
Coach, thanks as always. Best of luck on Saturday against Nebraska. We'll talk after the game and hopefully talk about a Terrapins win.
Let's go get it, Johnny. Thank you very much.
You bet. Thanks for joining us tonight. Tom Marquito's been our technical director. Alex Scamponi up internal network control. For head coach Mike Loxley, I'm Johnny Holiday. Good night. We'll talk to you Saturday from CQ.